I haven't recorded a video for some time now, but there is a reason for it. I had a sudden death in my family that shook me to my core. My mother passed away pretty suddenly, and I wasn't prepared at all for this to happen. Yes, she was sick, but death was not expected to come that fast. I was emotionally distressed and needed to take time off work and not think about my daily tasks and my duties. I spent some time watching videos when my mom was happy and healthy. There was a lot of crying on my part, but somehow it helped me remember her as a young, healthy, vibrant woman. Like in any family, we had our moments, but she was the person that taught me the value of hard work and the importance of the family. I really miss her. But the very important thing that my family did was to organize all legalities long in advance. So there were no legal issues at the time when my mum passed away. It is hard enough to have to deal with the emotional loss of the loved person. If you need to deal with legal issues and bureaucracy at the same time, that can create a great deal of stress. Based on what I went through emotionally, I thought I would remind you of the importance of setting your estate correctly to help your family in this difficult time. And there are some easy steps that you can take to remove the legal trauma to some degree and often save money in the process. My name is Katherine Isbrandt from About Retirement. I'm certified financial planner and you are watching About Retirement TV, the place that is dedicated to providing you with all the financial information you need when preparing for your upcoming retirement or during your retirement if you're already there. Losing a loved one can introduce a great deal of emotional trauma, but add to this legal issues and it could be disastrous. So let's discuss some major assets that most of us own and how to deal with them from the point of financial and estate planning when preparing for your retirement. Family home. In most cases, husband and wife would buy their home together. Therefore, both should be listed on a title. But sometimes there are situations where only one is listed. Unless there is some specific legal reason, in most cases you would want to have both partners listed on a title. This is what we call joint ownership, meaning you both own the property, your home, 100%. Therefore, when one partner passes away, their survivor will automatically own the property outright. The jointly owned property does not require a will, is not distributed through the will. There is no probate and no solicitor is required. This is the easiest way to pass the asset to another person and save lots of money by not having to pay for any solicitor services. The reason why the family home might not be jointly owned that I can see often is the situation of the second marriage. If you are married for the second time, or maybe third or fourth, you really need a very solid and detailed financial and estate planning advice to ensure that your estate will be distributed according with your wishes, but also without upsetting anyone, to avoid contesting the will, which can be extremely expensive and very stressful. Money in a bank. Similarly to the family home, I do advise most of my clients to keep all funds in a bank account, your shares, your managed funds, or other financial assets as joint ownership. This will simplify your estate planning distribution with no need again for the solicitor, saving money with no funds being frozen by the bank when one partner passes away. Superannuation. It is essential that you have a death nomination registered with your superannuation fund. Many super funds will only offer so-called non-binding death nomination. This is totally useless. It is simply specifying your wishes, but at the end of the day, the trustee of the super fund have full powers to make their own decisions and not even take into consideration your nomination. You need to ensure that your super fund provides you with an option for a binding death nomination. Once accepted by the super trustee, it binds the trustee to follow and distribute the benefit as instructed by your nomination. This doesn't mean it is a simple process. There are still legalities to follow and many forms to be completed, but the trustee cannot disregard the accepted binding death nomination. If you are in a pension phase, however, and you wish to leave your pension to your spouse, then the available option that could save you, again, lots of legal work, is nomination of the reversionary beneficiary. Basically, on your passing, your pension account will be reverted to your spouse and continue as an income stream. But before you jump into making all those changes, please organize a meeting with me or with Sean to reconfirm what is the best option in your situation. Will. This legal document is essential to provide your instructions as to what needs to be done with your assets other than those jointly owned or assets owned by your super fund or any other entity. If you don't have a will, it will make things much more difficult for your family and can create many dramas that can end up in courts with high legal fees. Powers of attorney. Also an essential legal document that will list a person or persons that, in case of your absence, can attend to your financial affairs on your behalf, but beware. Power of attorney is a powerful tool allowing the nominated person to make decisions about all your money and all your assets. So be very careful who you nominate as your attorney. If those documents are not prepared in advance, it could create a great deal of problems and stress for the people that not only have to grieve the loss of the loved one, but also have to deal with bureaucracy and legal system. By taking the listed in these video steps, you can make it so much easier on your surviving family members. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If so, please give it thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And leave a note below our video if you ever heard of any legal issues that either your friends or people that you know had to deal with after somebody from their family circle passed away. And now visit our website aboutretirement.com.au, where you can find hundreds of articles, videos and calculators to help you with your retirement planning. If you would like to book a meeting with a financial planner from About Retirement, whether with myself or with Sean, it is easy. On each side of the website there is a book a meeting button. Just follow the prompts and book a meeting at your chosen day and time. And while on our website, don't forget to sign up to our newsletter that will keep you updated with all the changes that can impact your retirement. And now keep watching with the first recommended video, New Super and Tax Rules in 2026. Are you ready? Sean is explaining the proposed changes and how they could impact you. The second video is my own, the biggest retirement mistakes you should avoid. Please keep on watching and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye for now.